So while I was waiting around yesterday, the guy at the dealer was nice enough, or the equipment yard that this machine was at, was not nice enough to go look up in an old parts book to show me how to, well, he gave me a diagram. I don't know if it's the right one or not, but it's a diagram of how to change the control pattern for this machine. There's a valve block under this panel, so I'm going to take the impact gun, take these panels off, and see if the block matches the diagram I have. And there are 4 hoses that's got to be changed. There's probably 20 hoses on this block, but according to the diagram I got to switch like hose A with D and B with C to change it over from John Deere pattern to cat patterns, which I call it. That's the pattern I run. So that's leaking because I took the cap off yesterday to look at some stuff, and so drain all the pressure out of the tank, and then pretty much take these covers off and see what I got in here. So I got my panels off and got in here and got to looking around, and I was looking at the diagram on my phone, and of course all this was covered in dirt and grease and everything, and I saw the zip ties, but they were all dirty and you couldn't see colors on them. But I started wiping them off, and then I realized that, you know what, somebody was already nice enough to label which hoses that I need to change. And after looking at my diagram, I noticed that I need to take this hose, put it right here, and then take that hose and put it right here. And the red one goes wherever the red one, that one's probably going to go on the bottom. There's probably they got, see, they're even nice enough to be like the green one used to go right there. So the little zip tie that's left down there is red too. So that hose goes there, this one goes there. Voila. So that's that'll be nice enough to be able to easily change these hoses back. So I really need to power wash this off, but the power washer's like a half a mile track to the house, so I'm probably just going to wipe this off pretty good. I don't want to run it and get the motor that hot and all the hydraulics hot, so I'm going to wipe these off the best I can and go ahead and see if I can't get these hoses changed around. This kind of actually made my day. Alright, are you ready to swap some hoses? I've never actually done this before, so I hope I'm doing this right. Luckily, I do think these are the hoses I've got to change because they're already zip tied. So I've got to take these off and crisscross them, and that'll change the pattern from, like I said, John Deere to Caterpillar, which is the pattern I run. So this hose needs to go down here, and ooh, I think I gotta take that hose off. That one's tight. I gotta take this one off to get the wrench on that one. This is where things can get a little creative or interesting. When this is why you do what this fellow mechanic did and label everything. If not, you could have a serious problem with hoses getting crisscrossed. Alright, I'm paying very close attention right now so I don't screw something up. I kind of need, my phone's blowing up, I kind of need this panel off. Maybe I can get to it. I'm going to go ahead and swap these 2 hoses right here so that I know that they're where they need to be. So I'm just gonna stick that one on there, Red one goes on the bottom. That's kind of hard to get back on there. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this one back up. Just saved me a nice little service call by taking the time to look at it and figure out what I had to do. Alright, that's tight. So now this one's got to go over there and this one's got to come. Yeah. Yep, crisscross these two and remember to tighten that one up. And then put the hose that I just took off back on. Alrighty. This is going to turn into a rather easy repair. Rather easy repair here. A dirty repair, but an easy repair. I'm gonna have to get cleaned up before I can touch the damn camera. Let's put this one on. Right there. Need to put that one back on. Whatever that one does. All right, that is now officially changed. Time to go see if it works. All right, so I got the all the hoses changed around. It was 4 hoses that I had to take off that one to be able to get to that lower one. But you can definitely tell it's been changed before because the previous mechanic was nice enough to put color coordinated zip ties on everything. So all I did was just match the colors back up, and either it'll be on cat pattern and or a new pattern that nobody's heard of before. So let's go down here and fire old Betsy up and see if it is the right pattern now. The cows are excited. Let's see. I should probably sit up here and see if I see any oil spray anywhere. No oil, so that's a good sign. Moment of truth. This should be boom up. Aha! Boom down. Yes. Stick in. Oh yeah, and stick out. Oh, I'm just so happy. I was so worried about that. Oh, joy, joy, joy. Let's go look and make sure we don't see any leaks or anything pouring out anywhere. So now that's done. I don't see anything leaking. I think that's oil that I spilt. I'm gonna charge the air condition and take it up to the house and power wash it before I put these panels back on. Yay!